I think I connected pretty well. I knew most of, I would say I knew most of the athletes just from being on staff, on the world staff in 22 and 23. So that's kind of powerful where you can build on your experiences year after year. And I don't know, when the team gets along so well and the staff gets along so well, we're kind of like, I think there's a lot of good synergy and a lot of good energy. I mean, if people know me, I'm not a big fan of small talk, so I like kind of dig it in pretty quick. And I also think there were other people to help facilitate that. Like Ryan Held was awesome. Like I could have some great conversations with him and get to know him quicker than just like when the kids if they realize that I will open up and they can open up, like and it's a lot more fun when we know each other and then we can mess around and push each other. And you know, I wasn't coaching everybody, but I was coaching you know, a good amount of people, and that's what makes it fun. It's like having those stories and connecting, and we spent a lot of time together, and there's a lot of dead time, and I think that's like where the power is. So, the staff, there were a bunch of us on the staff that played gin rummy. So we played a lot of cards, and my family doesn't like playing with me for some reason, just because maybe I like to win. So so it's a good break to be around people that other people like to play games. Yeah. It sounds like a cliche, but one of the best things I do think, just being surrounded by excellence, like surrounded by excellent kids with the biggest dreams. Like you're looking around at all these other countries. Even if you're walking around the village, you're realizing like, holy cow, this is the best athletes in the entire world. Like you're surrounded by it, right? And I think you can't help but be inspired. And I don't want to quite like just rush forward into my life and fall back into my normal habits, because you think like, wow, like this is what it takes to be great. And you watch the habits all around you. You watch people doing their dry land, doing their activation, how they're eating, how they're walking, how they're speaking, and it's like that's what's inspiring. Like that's what I will take forward, just the ways that I can get better and sort of embody that kind of like, it's not like a Paris attitude, it's like a Olympic attitude. I think it's fun. There were a lot of American races that blew my mind, like 4x1 medley on the last night. I mean, Bobby's mile. There are things that move me, and I was really happy for our athletes, like performing under the most pressure. But I think, watching Leon swim and the whole country get behind him, that gave me chills. It's kind of like watching Christoph in the 200 fly, you know, in Hungary. I will never forget that race. It's like seeing people perform in front of their home crowds. But I felt when the USA was there, like there was a big enough crowd to make everybody just alight with fire, and it was pretty powerful. And to feel such a force and to feel so supported in world swimming, to have so many people cheering for Americans, I thought it was amazing. It's been fun having more people be involved. I think we've had fun. Like we had a blast last Friday. It was fun getting our team together and letting them get to know each other. Like unlike how we've been side by side for a long time, and the kids have known each other. But I think for me, it's been refreshing having new input. It's been refreshing. It's been different walking to the office and having 6 coaches, you know, instead of 2 or 3 coaches. And I think we're just going to use the gigantic opportunity to do things better, like places where we see opportunity. Definitely, you know, starting swimming Friday afternoons together, 1 out of 9 practices. But if we see like our distance can work together, we have a whole coach to coach distance. Like it's pretty cool. So I think we can learn from each other. Bob's a great planner, you know. I'm a great talker. I don't know what I do. I don't know. It's just like, no, but there's huge opportunity to do things better and to be smart about things, and that's where we're going to move forward.